And peace, peace. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Networking After Dark with your host, the Network Junkie. Why do I call myself the Network Junkie? Because I get high off of this. Making business make some sense. Yes, yes. So, this month is August, right? And it is Member Appreciation Month. So, we're just going to be talking about today just some of the memories that we have had thus far. It has been a whole year since the network have been an actual business. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't believe that a whole year that went by already. I have been an official LLC for a whole year. And for that, I just had to celebrate with you guys. I had to show my appreciation, my love, and we got some gifts that we gonna be giving away, but individuals still have opportunity to participate. Yes, yes, you can start by, if you're on social media networks, any social media networks, and you're watching me right now live on either Facebook, Podcastic, or either if you're listening in on Groove Radio, you'll have to call in though. You will have to call in. That's 248-854-9850 so you can receive your actual raffle ticket. Thank you. They're over here saying congratulations. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Hold on. I'm going to get these headphones together, y'all. Hold on. They not right. My little bitty big head. Eyes are back. But yes, again, it's been a whole year. And y'all know how I do. I'm a giver. That's just me and natural like spirit. So we giving away up to 500 plus in gifts, and it's just some sponsors that has been rocking with the network for the whole year, and actually before it actually became an official network. And I'll give you a little back history on how I actually got started with the podcasting. It started off with me just sharing people information down my timeline, and I'm like, well, I didn't know that you made candles. Let me share with my network, with individuals that's down my timeline, that you make candles. Maybe that can help you catch a sale or two, and then I'll have another individuals. I didn't know you know how to do hair. I didn't know you knew how to, do bookkeeping, So what I started doing was just sharing different ideals, different services, different businesses that you may just was not familiar with. And I have a broad network, for those that know. I'm born and raised in Detroit, D-Town 313. Yes, I rep my city. You sure do. But I've also been in Jacksonville, Florida, all over Florida. Let's just say shout out to Florida, all y'all. I love y'all. Respect. Actually, it was going down my timeline today, an individual that I worked with in the Fashion Week down there in Jacksonville. She actually asked to be tagged into one of the photos that we took at one of the events. So that just made me remember like all the fun moments that we had there. Like that was one of my larger contracts that I used to have in the fashion industry, and actually helping behind the scenes. I was the photographer, so I was part of the press. I also was an actual designer, so I got to actually experience the process of actually having a runway experience of that. And I also was the backstage manager, where I actually managed the production side of things for different online reality shows and just different production that we just did around the city as well. And sometime out of the state, we even did one in Orlando, and we did something in Miami. Shout out to Carissa as well, Miami. Yes. Miss Carissa, she was one of the sweetest souls. She was one of the individuals that really was patient with me. She knew that I did not know much about the lingo when it came to actually working with different top hats in the fashion industry, and she was so patient with me. She actually did that. She was in the business for, at that moment, maybe like 10-15 years, somewhere in there. And she was just very patient with me. And that right there, I just got to show my love to her, because, again, I would not have known a lot of the things that she shared with me if she would not have shared that with me so early on. it's like prevented me from having some trips. So again, shout out to you, Carissa. And Sonya, I let you tag that picture because y'all know I'm funny with letting people be tagged in my picture. But I tagged you and I appreciate you. She was another soft spirit and just opening and sharing the knowledge of how to become more successful in the fashion industry. Yes, yes, yes. And what else? Oh my gosh. Okay. And I got my guests in the building. Some of my top supporters. Yes, I got Miss Chrissy B over here and also Miss Tiffany. It's Tatrice to y'all. Yeah, so they will be in the background supporting as well. And they're going to be letting us know what's being said down this timeline because I am having some difficulties. I'm not able to actually have both of my networks going at the same time. So, again, I appreciate all of y'all. Call in and let me know what was your favorite episode. Like, what was the most impactful to you, impression that you have checking out Networking After Dark. You can call in live on Podcastic at 248-854-9850. Yes, yes. And shout out to Facebook. For those that's watching on Facebook, I see you, Miss Anna. Yes, yes. I don't know who that other is. Shout out to Instagram as well. If you're not following me on all social media networks, go follow today. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I appreciate y'all for all that then put in that work and then shared the post. I appreciate y'all as well. The whole point of doing this networking and bringing this network to the public is to tap into the matrix, you know, but let's tap into it with a purpose. Let's be intentional as we tap into it. So the network is just about, if we're going to be on here, let's utilize our time with making sure that we're not just looking at, again, Pornhub. We're not just checking out World Star. We're not just looking at Crime in the D. You know, we're not just looking at, is they still watching Atlanta Housewives and stuff? I don't even know. But them reality shows, Cardi B and all this crap, we have to actually put some real jewels, you know, listen to some motivation, listen to how your business can grow, listen to someone that inspires you to be greater, listen to yourself sometimes, sit back and take a vacay with yourself, you know, self-healing. It does something to you. It does something to your mental. It does something to your physical. And then it does something to your outer appearance, and others can actually pick up on your energy. When you in a good space, people can pick up on that, you know? So again, how are you showing up in your network? What your network do? How do your network uplift you? You know, how have this network uplifted you? Call in, share your experience, 248-854-9850. I'm live right now on Podcastic. I am also live on Groove Radio and Instagram. I'll be back in a short minute. Right now I'm just on Facebook, but I love all of you. Hey Tez, I see you. I appreciate all of those that has put in the work, been coming over to the power meetings. We've been having these power meetings for the last couple months. We are working on a pond. We're working on a vision board party. We're working on an African festival. We're working on a garden. What else we got going on? Yeah, it's been... It's a few things going on. We got a fashion show coming up, but you know, so I'm gonna need y'all to show up at Club Blue downtown. You know, Ricky Remix. Peace and love, Eric. Thank you for watching. Yes, yes. You've been another one that I've been seeing down the timeline, you know, showing up. So I appreciate it. I appreciate all those that come out and support. Take a listen to what I have to offer, what I'm bringing as resources, as just entertainment, as a ear, as a shoulder, as an experience. You know, I appreciate all that actually took the time out to listen to, even if it was one video. You know, that's just showing love. And I want to just ask y'all, which one was one of your favorite podcasts? Like, what was one of your topics that you was like, oh shoot, I can't even get off of this. I gotta wait till the commercial come on or something, you know, to get away from the table. Like, which one was one of y'all favorites? Do y'all have any favorites?
Mental, right? You know, the relationship.
Is your mic on? Is her mic on?
Yeah, I like the relationship.
Oh. Say that again, love.
The last one we did.
The mental behind relationships. Now, that one right there was one of my faves as well. That was one of the ones, it actually ran on. It actually became a whole month of a podcast when originally it was just one. And the reason why, backstory on that, the reason why I even did that topic was because I had conversations with a few of my sisters, including yourself, both of you got ladies as well. And we were just going through something because, losing people left and right, the numbness of that on top of school. What are we about to do with these babies? Are they going to let them come to school without a vaccine? Do we have to, we had to go through, the business, okay, what are we going to do next with that? Honestly, that probably been the most that's been keeping us sane. For the most part, a lot of individuals been sane because they have been throwing themselves into work to just numb out the rest of the stuff. So anyway, the mental behind relationships, this individual, we were talking and she was going through some things personally, and I was like, we just got to talk about it. I'm just done. Like, you're going through this, I'm going through this. It's time to talk about it. And that was some true healing in that, in all of them episodes. I think we did a total of 3.
I thought it was 4.
One, we had to do a replay.
Okay.
Because it was a death in the family.
Mm-hmm. Now, I like that too, but I did like the open discussions and stuff too, where you can just, we had the comedian on, just kind of kicking in and talking about stuff around the neighborhood.
When grown
being
folks
able,
leave.
Yeah, that was nice.
When grown folks,
because it felt like we was just sitting on the couch or in the basement,
just
or whatever.
Kicking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I really liked that one too. That episode that we had Bobo the Lamb on.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Bobo. Yes. Love. That was a good one. Actually, they're looking forward to having, like, people's like, when y'all gonna do another grown folks? So when grown folks link, be definitely looking out for another episode of that.
You on right at that time where the WJLB slow jam.
Networking after dark.
Yeah,
right.
Everybody winding down,
right?
I guess, or getting ready to turn up.
Yes, love. Miss Diana say that was one of her faves too, and I believe she said that for the healing in relationships. Have you used? That's a good question. Have any of you ladies used, or any of the viewers that's watching right now, have you guys used any of the steps that we shared, or any of the tips? Have you tried to bring that to home?
Mm-hmm. I brought a lot of those facts up in conversations that I've been having with, friends and coworkers and families, like about the boundaries and stuff like that. Just trying to give some advice to a young sister. I started using those words, like, you got to set boundaries for yourself, and you got to communicate, you got to kind of demand these things just to make it normal for what a relationship, the definition of a relationship, and then all that other stuff is gonna come in anyway. But so I was after that, I was really like apt to try to figure out how you can mentor to these young women. Could you use social media to do that? We got all these goofy, silly groups out there, but you do need some serious groups that young women can go to older women that have been through a lot of stuff and get some business advice, some advice about relationships. And it's a lot of stuff going on that you'll be on this podcast forever talking about it, the domestic violence and whatnot, and a lot of these young people not getting into their entrepreneurships and things like that. So
Yeah, the mental behind relationships. Now that, like I said, that was definitely one to remember. We got Mr. Eric. He said it's crazy how these children won't understand how to interact with people because of this academic. This pandemic has definitely changed some things. It definitely have changed the way that they interact. I actually just watched a young lady, I think she's maybe 11 years old, just break down in tears because she's like, I'm ready to get out of this house. I don't wanna do this again. But she don't want to get the vaccine either. She's like, but I don't want to turn into a zombie.
I would fairly say though, in the community, at least in my community, I am starting to see people get back to their normal situation. I'm starting to see garage sales and vendoring events, outdoor markets and things like that. So people are starting to get back to, where I've seen the guys out barbecuing and things like that, because those people need that money to hustle for their families. Those are the small businesses now, people that have lost their brick and mortar and they got to still get out there and hustle.
Facts.
You tell them you was just out there. When I was like,
oh yeah, that experience, like it was actually a blessing because I went out on faith.
Yeah,
I didn't go off of what my eyes seen, what my past experience been. I wouldn't have done it either.
Because what year would this have been? Fourth year?
This was the fifth year. Fifth year for Hart Plaza. This would have been the fifth year for.
This was the only year I
this would
didn't
have been
do
the
it.
fifth year. And this is the only year, yes, that my part. This would have been
I was
the fifth.
so
this
heartbroken last year, and
that wasn't last year. That was a couple years ago. Remember?
Was it?
Yeah.
No, you're right, because we had the pandemic. But a couple years ago, like went home, flopped on the bed, straight.
Yeah, that was a heavy experience.
I was defeated after the 3 days.
But because of that experience is the relationship, and that's the favor that we received this time because of that. The power of relationships. We did not give up, even though it was not done properly. We set them boundaries, did we not? We got some of our funds back and got a discount on this. So again, even in moving and doing our steps, we showed that it's actually successful when done properly, when following the proper channels.
And it showed how much our relationship grew, because me and you didn't argue about it. You didn't give me no flack about it. You knew how I felt about old boy, and you was like, okay, go ahead, I got this.
Because normally I was like,
you're not going to come. She would have made me feel bad. You're not going to come out here. You just going to let me through.
But I understood. I overstood.
Yeah. And I appreciate that. That lets me know that our business relationship as well as our personal relationship, we have set boundaries in which we don't cross. When you're not coming out, you're not coming out. When I'm not coming out, I'm not coming out. We try to be more straightforward with each other, and that makes for good business and partnership. That way it's easy to make money because you got the kinks all worked out. You know? We know each other's habits and everything by this point.
And we even had, like, halfway into it, we have created a contract if we both decided to go different ways and things like that. So we even, made sure that was covered. So the importance of making sure that you're showing up professional is another important thing when it comes to building relationships with individuals, when it comes into the business. Because, you may have that friendship, but then when you try to start treading over to the business, sometimes the friendship starts to fall apart because people don't know how to separate the two.
Right.
So that's another thing that I honor and I value with our relationships, because we have both. And that does not come often.
And that's what's hard about getting together and starting something with your fellow peers and things like that, is that there's automatically no boundaries set in this relationship that's about to start, and we need each other. We cannot do it by ourselves. We cannot get started by ourselves because we have never been given, the credit or the start that we needed, to get out here and try to be successful as business owners. You cannot be just a solid business owner unless you got a big bag of cash. So you got to team up. You got to learn how to have a business relationship, a personal relationship, make all that stuff work so you can make money and not have to punch somebody else's clock.
Facts.
Because that's where I think everybody wants to do, work for themselves, make money off your ideals, and feed your children.
Overstanding the part, though, because most people see entrepreneurs or business owners as having it easy. That is like the biggest myth ever. Like, you work 3-4 times harder. It takes that much more time to invest in, that much more money. It's like, it's not easy. It's not easy. It's not as hard as those make it to be either, because the hardest step is just making that first step. That's the hardest one.
Yeah, because we all the departments of the corporation. We the delivery department, the distributing department, what I'm saying? We got to stock, we got to do the price, we got a lot of stuff that where you go and work somewhere else, there's somebody for each one of those tasks. And so, you do dream of one day being able to employ, your community, and that's where you want to go. But I say at this point, it at least got to start with 2.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
At least 2.
Yes. Y'all call in and tell us which one was your favorite episode. Again, I am live on Podcastic 248 854-9850. Yes, we got a whole raffle. And I'm going to share with y'all what we going to be giving away today at the end of this podcast. We're going to be giving away a 2 to 3 day stay, up to a 3 to 4 day stay, depending on what time of the year that you use it. But we have a vacation that sleeps up to 8 people. 8 people, a whole space for you to have your family. And it has 2 hot tubs. Y'all know how, so I had to show out. Y'all know I had to show out. I talk about my hot tubs. I be all bragging about my bubble experiences and stuff. So it's only right to make sure y'all have a little hot tub as well. And it's a nice size one that can sit a few folks as well. So again, you get a vacay. You will have to pay for your own airfare. Just just be creative. Just invite a couple folks. Say, hey, give me a couple dollars for coming, and that's your plane ticket. That's just my advice. I'm just saying I'm going to make it make sense. Also, we giving away how I retired at 26. How I retired at 26. You will get an autographed signed copy by the actual author, which is Aisha Tyson, which also won her election right now. You know, she actually won a primary for Taylor, Michigan. Shout out to Aisha. Yes, first black woman. I'm telling you, that is just amazing. You know, to just know that it's not even one police officer of color, and how long individuals been fighting this hard to actually get to where she got, and to be a black woman. That's just, again, shout out to you. We got to make sure we showing up for her as well, because she got to win it for November, right? Let's show up. What your network do? And then also got to give a shout out to another one of the gifts we're going to be giving away is your own Bible journal. Yes, we're going to be giving away your own Bible journal, and we have one for women and for men. And when I say Bible journey, those that journal, those that need to have a day-to-day journaling experience, you'll be surprised on how you can go back and look at something that you wrote 10 years ago and how relevant it is that day. You'll be surprised to just go back on something you have read and how you have elevated from that point. It's a different type of praise when you actually see where you done came from. You know, I was listening to, what was that? Marvin Sapp. Oh, that was one of my favorite artists, my gospel artist. So I'm just listening to him, and it was Never Could Have Made It. Ooh. And as I was listening to it, I was just reflecting back from different moments, different experiences, and I went back to some of my journaling that I've done. I've been journaling since 13, like strong. And to just go back and just see the growth again, that was just powerful. So yes, we'll be giving away a Bible, a journal Bible, and we have one for men as well. And we're giving away a $50 gift certificate. I know y'all see the shades. I know y'all see the bling, 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 all that too, right? The Queen's Treasure Jewels is giving away $50 worth of custom goods. How can you beat that, Gabriella? I'm just saying. Gabrielle, how? So that's a $50 gift certificate to the Queen's Treasure Jewels as well. And I know y'all been seeing that network, right? So what y'all network do? You also get the Network Junkie. I mean, you get to represent. You get to tell me if you want it cut up and remix, Ricky, whatever. We got colors. We got it in green, red, neon, olive, burgundy, white, what you need, we got. But that black is limited edition. That's just, for the special. So if you want a black one, wink, wink, y'all got me. You can actually go shop on www.DNG Media Production to also get one of these t-shirts as well. What else are we giving away? We're also giving away a 15-minute session to just sit down and just speak about whatever you want to speak about. If you want a general reading, if you want a natal chart reading, if you want a moon reading, however you feeling, you can actually just let that individual know, which is Miss Cassie from Cards and Conversations. cards and conversations. Yes, yes. Shout out to you if you're watching. She's another one of our number one supporters. And yes, we love you. We love you, Miss Cassie. Yes. Let's see. You said, yes, I am in need of another one. All right, sis. You never know. You need to go ahead and share that post. You share that post, you get into this good here raffle. We got a couple more minutes before we about to disclose who this winner is. You share the post. I got my team right here on the side, and they will let me know who shared and drop down that number. We about to get ready to start getting into the raffle real soon. But y'all make sure y'all share with me what is one of your favorite podcasts thus far. Please share. We also had someone speak on one of their favorite was When Grown Folks Link. We had one of our comedians on here, Bobo the Lamb and Miss Chrissy, and then we also did one about the mental behind relationship, where we had Cleaning to the Tea. We had Miss Chrissy with her. What is the name of your business? Have you decided yet? She got a new remix, y'all. New business. Yes. Have you came up with a name yet?
No.
Okay, she's still working.
Yeah, because I still want to, play on the name or whatever, and abide by.
But she has
street rules.
I can respect the street law. I get it. But she has actually tapped into the cannabis business. Mm-hmm. So she has been doing her homework. She got some amazing treats. And when I say the flavor is amazing and the potency is like, really? You didn't have that much in there. Until you be like, yes
I did, because I be getting high off my own supply.
Elbow back here like,
The young lady on here, Gabrielle, she asked where you posted it.
You can share this feed right now on your page to get your raffle ticket, and you can tune live into Podcastic. Can you share Podcastic in the feed? Yes, you can actually check it out live on Podcastic, and that's simply Podcastic on Facebook. Yes. And she's going to try to put it in the feed right now. But you can actually share this post right here, and then I will give you a number when she say that it is shared. And matter of fact, I'm going to have you. Yes. But y'all make sure y'all call in. I want to know what's your favorite show thus far. Please share. Another one of mine was one of my earlier ones, which was Bring Back Black History Celebration. We had individuals from Canada on. We had individuals from Tennessee. I think we had someone from Texas, and then some entrepreneurs also from Detroit. That show was so live, and it was like a 3-day event. So we had the youth perform. We gave away tablets and gift cards and gas cards. It was like a really dope show, and we got to really bring back Black history. We spoke about Black superheroes. So that right there was just like amazing experience for me. That was one of my favorites. Oh, did I not? Is this long? This been up here all this time, huh? Yeah, that's it. No, that's not. That ain't even my handwriting. It looked like it for a minute, though. How y'all doing? What y'all network do? Talk to me. If she call in, just get that, but rip them up for me so we can get ready to pool shortly. But yes. She said she found it. Yes, so let's write her down a number as well. Let me see. I'll write it down. But make sure, if you're not following me on all social media networks, follow today. That's the Network Junkie, DANET Work Junkie, JUNKIEY.
I see two sharers, Cassie Derwin.
I see.
And Richard Heath.
You said Richard. So we got some more shares, y'all. Hold on. We got to make it make sense. So what I'm going to have you do is just cut them. You said Richard
and Cassie.
Richard and Cassie. So what was that last number on there?
The last on your line?
Oh, no. On the paper. On the paper.
The last one is 4014.
Okay. You said two shares?
Mm-hmm.
And we got y'all in there. Them two that just shared. And then
that's
just
some good odds. That's a 50-50 chance right there.
Hey, let's go. Yes. This is August Member Appreciation Month. I appreciate every last one of y'all shares. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I appreciate y'all participating and being active in the comments, because that right there is what helps the algorithm in the network. We have to make sure. That's the reason why I say make sure you comment, make sure you call in, make sure you share, or make sure you tag something. I don't care if you just put a heart up in the comments. Just raise your hand like you just don't care. Whatever you do. I'm just saying, be active. It helps grow the network. Another thing I need y'all to do, I need y'all to go to my webpage. That traffic helps build, like, because when they see that y'all coming to visit, they like, oh, she must have something to offer. Let's tap into the network and see if we can push her and move her up. If y'all want the messages that we're sharing to reach more individuals, y'all got to make sure y'all share as well. Okay? Because sharing is caring. Y'all know I've been sharing for quite some time, and I'm not going to stop. But I just need y'all to make sure y'all show that love back to the network, because the network is all of us. It's not just me. I'm sharing. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 businesses right now in front of me. We got Groove Radio. That's not just El Boog does not just do radio, but that's one business that he do. We also have Miss Chrissy. She's with the Queen's Treasure Jewels, and she's also stepping into her next venture, her business venture. Then we got Cleaning to the Tea over here, and she's working on some things as well. So it's always someone around that can utilize a share or two, because you never know what we may have to offer. And when I say this network over here is official, you got to go all the way down through in order to, actually get that support. And the reason why is because customer service is very important. We don't want to refer people to individuals that's going to shit on our families and our friends.
Right.
So we're going to make sure as we share, okay, I'll call Miss Christy and I say, Christy, I need a face painter. She's not going to refer someone that's not going to show up, or that's going to be late, or that's going to do a half-ass job. She's gonna go into the net. Oh, I need to go with the best, because this is about to go. If I contact, so when people contact me and say, Miss Dana, I need this, or do you know someone that do? I go into the network and I go and I certify.
I'm gonna send
people.
my daughter.
Yeah, because I know it's the truth. I know it's the truth.
Because she gonna paint their faces.
And she gonna be on time.
And she gonna know Miss Dana on a good job. And then if she, if she got enough sense and she can grab a friend, then she got a partner if she want to split her
what
money.
That network do?
And that's the network.
The power of your network.
The power of the mouth. It became the power of the mouse, but it's still power. Power of word is still, key, because that person has time to say a lot of things about why they're recommending you, good or bad. And I like that too. When I look up a business, I like to look up those reviews, what people had to say.
Yes, reviews tell a lot.
Yeah.
Anytime you're making purchases, especially like online or just a new business, a new restaurant, a new hotels, anything like that, the reviews are so important. Because you can kind of feed out who's just might have just had a bad experience. But when a lot of folks is talking about the same thing, you kind of be like, okay, well, that's probably not where I want to go. If everybody's saying that it's dirty, if everybody's saying that it's too many, it's too crowded, or it's not enough help, you kind of take. But if you see 1 or 2 people out of 50 say, you're gonna be like, okay, that was that experience. That was just their experience.
Yeah, because stuff go wrong.
Because sometimes we have hiccups. I can say as many times that I had hiccups, and I thank for all of y'all in the network that has experienced the hiccups, and still vibe with me. That's
and
vibe.
I can say that for us, like, we haven't had any bad reviews since we've been set up. Like, we were always willing to adjust anything, or if anything broke, we got you, because we had a guarantee that it wasn't going to, because you sat there and did it with your hands. You didn't just order it from somebody else. So
that was probably one of the biggest things, is just because we were custom.
And
so
custom
some of
service,
our pieces,
presentation.
Presentation
is first, because it draws people in. Hygiene, the way you smell. You can't network with all them things not going on either.
Facts. And Miss Gabrielle say the people you choose are so important. That is true. The people you choose to work with is important, because, again, you're building a relationship. Now, what type of relationship you'll have to be determined that if you're building a short-term relationship just to get done with the project, you might can get that out of the way, you know. But if you're trying to build with someone longevity wise, you want to definitely be mindful of that individual that you choose to bring into your baby, because your project, your business, that's your baby, that's your love, that's part of your family. So now you got to be like, okay, do you just take your baby anywhere? You just drop them off anywhere? Do you just let anybody watch?
And you spend a lot of money on your baby.
Yes.
But I want to shout out Miss Carmen Evans and tell her if she go ahead and share, she can enter into the raffle. She just came on as a viewer. Hi, Carmen. How you doing?
Hey, Carmen. Peace, peace. Yes, yes. Share the broadcast. I appreciate y'all for tapping on in. You share that broadcast, you enter to win a 500 plus raffle. Yes, and I'm going to shout out what's a part of that raffle. Again, you enter to win a vacation that sleeps up to 8 and also has 2 jacuzzis. You have one in your king size room, and then you also have another one out in the open. And we also giving away some Bible journals. Well, journal from the winner, from Miss Cassie, Cards and Conversation. And I encourage everyone to journal, especially when you're going through self-healing. You know, that's number one, to find out where that root is so it can be broken if you're doing something that you need some change to. And she has that in for men, and she also have one for a woman. And then we're also giving away How I Retired at 26. Who don't want that book? Who don't want that book? How I Retired at 26 from Aisha Tyson. Make sure y'all go Google as well to find out more about her, because she done did a little bit of everything. Shout out, accolades to her. Again, she have got this
I
far.
wish I could have retired.
Like,
26.
man. And she got so many jewels. She have, I think she got like 3 to 4 books.
I can't even retire at 46.
We can. Let's stop.
In 3 years.
Let's stop and start. Reset. Bow. Let's just make it do what it do. Reset. Bow. Let's make it happen. We need to read that book. Maybe we get it.
Maybe.
But yes, a signed copy by her as well. And then we're giving away $50 gift certificate in jewels. You feel me? Custom goods. You can let us know which color if you want something painted. And I also have a couple demos that I left in the car.
Oh,
because I rushed in here.
those help.
Well, on to the next part. Networking after dark. Hey, Miss Martine. Hey, Miss Turner. What we call Marty? You threw me off with. I know your name, but your Facebook was off. But hey, Marty, share the broadcast. You got to get into this raffle, love. I need y'all to enter to win some of this good here gifts. So again, we're giving away vacay. We're giving away Bible journal. We also giving away some jewels. How did I retire at 26? A signed copy, and then we're giving away. What else was it? Was it anything else? I think that was all of. Oh, how can I forget? Duh, you got the network. Yes, you're gonna also get. The last number was 46, I believe, if that's what y'all was looking for. Yes. So hey, y'all still got opportunity to win this raffle. Where were we at with time, y'all?
Looks like we got 8 minutes left.
Okay, cool. So y'all got a couple more minutes to come on into this raffle. Let me see. What else? Marty. What was one of your favorite podcasts? Or is this the first one you done chimed into? Be honest. It's all love. I'm glad you're here now. Another one of my favorites that I would like to speak on. Oh, I did the superhero, right? That was one of my favorites, was the Bring Back Black History Celebration. That was one of my favorites. Again, we had individuals coming from all parts of the world. I can talk about one that I'm looking forward to talking about, which is one of the healing circles that we're going to be putting together. And I want to really talk about just building with the sisters. We have a project that's coming up that you guys will be looking forward. I really think it can benefit. We're gonna hold each other accountable for some projects. I'm putting some projects together, and we're gonna also help each other through this process as well. So again, holding accountability for your actions, holding accountability for what you say you're going to do. Say what you mean and mean what you say. I mean, how you showing up? How you showing up? I appreciate all of those that has been sponsors. I got one in the building now, live on podcast, Blue. Yes, yes. I appreciate you and all that you do. He's been rocking with the network before the network was the network. He's one of the ones that encouraged me to actually start the network. So he's also another that's giving away the vacay. So he's definitely go top into Still Got Frames 2, one of the hottest framers in town. I'm telling you, he's definitely official. He's official when he shows up and he stands behind his work. So shout out to you. Shout out to you. Yes, yes. And I got to give a shout out also to the Detroit Historical Project, Baba Blair. Oh my gosh. He have just opened up so many doors. He have been such a blessing in the knowledge that he have shared thus far. And I just look forward to just rocking out some more. He's also a part of the workforce development. We're actually out here helping returning citizens get employed, and not just employed, but empowered. So we move stand for women and men of victory empowered, and as they're being empowered, they're also being employed. Well, as they're being employed, they're actually being empowered. So we're doing skilled paid training right now. So if you do want to know some more information about that, you can tap into We Move on Instagram, or you can just email workforcesecured. Dang it, look at me, I got so many emails, y'all, it's crazy. This one is workforce.secured@gmail.com. Yes, and that's to know more information about the skilled trade process and what you got to go through. And we also offer wraparound services, so definitely go tap in. Cleaning to the T is going to get you together. She actually just had a contract for a semi-truck, and when I say I'll be back, and I'm going to tell all my trucker friends. So again, shout out to Cleaning to the T, Miss Tiffany. I love you. Keep cleaning to the T. What your network do? Oh my gosh, it's just a ton of us, shout out to 100% Woman. Shout out to House of Sage. Shout out to Miss Letitia. I don't know your business off the top of my head, but she been rocking with the network strong. Oh, geez. Force Detroit, if you have been seeing us walk down the streets, east side, west side, downtown with them tiki torch, we are out there advocating to stop the violence, and also to say, what do you see that the need of resourcing? How do we need to show up in the city? How do we need to show up in your neighborhood? So we out here talking to the people, making contact with the individuals, just letting them know we here for them, and we going to have to get these resources that has been delegated here. We just got to figure out how to get it to the people. Ground root. So to know more information about that, tap into forcedetroit.org, or you can just tap into Force Detroit on Facebook or Instagram. And again, if you're not following me on all social media networks, shame on you. Go follow today. That's the Network Junkie. That's DA.Network Junkie, JUNKIEY, because I get high off of this. So we about to go ahead and get ready to get into it.
You've been working out. You almost a singer. And let it go.
Let it go.
I'm so proud of you.
She said, I got a Southern motor on the line.
It takes a lot. I always told her, between me and her, that she was the face of the company and I was the manufacturing, because that's just where I was comfortable.
I wasn't comfortable there.
Yeah, but look how much you've grown over being able to get out. Yeah, I forced you to get out and speak, because
Blue forced me and she forced me.
Now you right up there with Bobo. You can sell water to a fish.
There you go.
And I have to get in my moves, and I still bring what I bring. I think what I'm saying.
You bring a lot.
I'm just not comfortable being in front, and you weren't either, but you got there. And that is more your personality. And I appreciate the yin and the yang that we have. So that's why I said it at least takes two. I don't get it when it's just one person struggling by themselves,
She said, me too, girl. Yes. Love, again, I appreciate all of you that are watching, all of you that have watched before. If you have shared a post, if you have been a part of any of the success and making sure that a message has been shared. Like, I appreciate you. I look forward to making sure that we're showing up properly in front of you as well. We're going to continue to keep bringing this work. Make sure y'all go come check out the network this Sunday. Actually, this Saturday and Sunday, I'm doing a event with Miss Jazzy No Nonsense. Yes, she have a comedy show. Also, it's a few things going on over there. It's a comedy show. It's also a movie premiere, and it was something, I think, like a hip hop, like little, so it's gonna be live.
We getting back into it.
Yeah, and guess what? I love it. I love how individuals reach out, like, hey, we want y'all in the building, and that's love. What your network do? Then we also got offered the opportunity to do a fashion show and to actually help coordinate the red carpet fashion show, Red Party, and that's actually going to be downtown at Club Blue. So we're going to be doing that as well. So again, just showing up. When you show up properly in people's presence, and also you're talked about behind the scenes as you show up in real life, like that grows that network. And again, I have met some powerful, wonderful, beautiful hearted individuals along this way. This has not just been a couple years. This has been over 20 years of building a network, and I love every last one of y'all. And I thank y'all for the patience y'all didn't have with my knucklehead ass. What y'all network do? I speak truths over here. Facts. Y'all are value. But we about to get ready to go into this raffle. And I'm going to let you pick, sis. I'm going to let Miss Sissy pick. Oh, instead of look coming big.
Drum roll.
Is it drum roll, please? Oh my gosh. How is it? This sound like it might been 4018.
4018.
4018. And if you're watching and your number is 4018, that's not you. You got to look at your ticket.
I don't have it.
The raffle ticket.
You got it.
I texted to you.
Let me look.
I was out of all words. I thought that might have been yours.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check.
If it's not yours, I think I know who it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Because y'all, that was them shares from last week. 4018 is them shares from last week.
Oh, okay. So you've been doing this for a minute.
I was close.
Oh, that's not you? Okay, well, don't say who it is.
All right.
All right. 4018, if you're watching, come on down. Come on down. 4018, you just won. I'm going to need you to show up. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at?
Uh-oh.
Am I yelling?
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all again for tuning on in. The winner is 4018, and we're going to give them to the end of the day. We're going to give them to the end of the day before we actually just pick another number.
Oh, so
and
they just need to call you.
Yeah, they can just, I'm going to let them watch this. I'm going to let them, watch this because maybe they're not on here right now. I don't think that, because I think I know who that is. And they already called and said they may not be able to watch in tonight. She's on some boo. I'm going to let y'all, the network, I'm going to let the network tell me, because we do got a few of y'all on here, so is that fair? Y'all vote. Tell me real quick. The first three sequence I'm going to go with. Yes, if I should pull another one. No, if I shouldn't. Come on, we only got 2 minutes, y'all. We got 2 minutes. Yes.
No, y'all. Yes or no?
Yes, pull another one. No. Let's stick with what we got. Come on, y'all. Think fast, think fast. Is somebody on Podcastic? Do we have anything on Podcastic?
I'm the only yes so far.
We got 2 yes. We got 2 yes then. So that's one on Podcastic, yes. One over here. You got another yes?
Yes, another.
Oh, we pulling another number, y'all. It's
Bam.
only right. What y'all network do? Go ahead and pull another number. 4018, we tried, baby. We tried. We got another number getting pulled. We got another number getting pulled. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. And the number is 4032. Woo! Y'all see it? 40,
40, 32.
32.
4,
Is that you?
3, 2. Where you at?
Where you at?
32. Where
You can just give it to me. They don't
She
want
said just get, oh, Chrissy over here claiming. She claiming, y'all. She claiming. 40, 32. Are you watching?
I need a vacation.
She said, wait, did I get the number? You got your number. Yep, you sure did get your number in there, but that's not the number. That wasn't 4032. Yes. Okay, y'all. We got about a couple more seconds going on. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Nobody on Podcastic then claimed it. 4032. We're going to pick one more. We're going to pull one more, Tiff.
One more.
We're going to, yes, they said pull another one. They said pull another one. We're going to pull another. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all now, if nobody claimed this number and I can see that this number yours, we're going to stick with the first one. That's how that's going to go. We're going to play it fair. Oh, we got a caller real quick. Is that 4018?
Yes, that's me. Yes.
4018 then called in, y'all. We have
This is Miss Cassie.
Hey, Miss Cassie. Look at
Do I
her.
get the trip?
Yes, you get the trip, baby.
Oh my God, it's on my vision board. I just looked at it. Miami is on my vision board. I'm gonna cry.
Oh, blessings.
Oh my God, y'all gotta
Blessings.
believe in your dreams. You have to believe in your dreams. You don't know how they come, but know they coming.
No, they coming. No, they. Oh my God, don't make me cry.
Oh my God.
I'm excited, Miss
I'm
Cassie.
excited. I fly out on Wednesday to go to 2 things that's on my vision board, and now this one.
Look
Oh
at
my
God.
Okay.
I am so grateful for you. You deserve it. You have been here from the beginning, and I'm glad that it's you. I'm glad that it's you.
I saw you.
appreciate
I saw you. I saw you. I saw you. I saw you living out loud.
Look at
Oh
it.
my God. I saw the queen to be.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I appreciate you. You are wonderful. And the network appreciates you as well. And
I
we are going
appreciate
to
you so
give her another round of applause, guys. Yes. What that network do? I'm going to send you over everything by tomorrow. And you also I'm going to get your address so we can make sure we get that signed autograph book of How I Retired at 26 as well.
And put my stuff back in there and pull another one. You know, the stuff that I'm donating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you.
If she got a
Oh.
consolation prize.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let that be for 432. Did 430? Matter of fact, 432 never did show up. We're gonna pull another one like she asked. We got
Yep, so
one more.
they get a journal and they get a read.
She was one of the sponsors, guys, so she's gonna still raffle off hers. That's what she's gonna do. So you get this Bible journal, and then you also get a session. And we got like less than a couple seconds, y'all, and we out of here. That number is 4017. 4017, if that's you, which is another one. Is that you?
Yes, it is.
Yes!
Consistency. I love y'all. And until next time, Miss Cassie, I will be back in contact. I love y'all. Network,
Love you,
networking
love you.
after dark.
All right.
What's that
Good
network
night.
do?
And I just looked at the number.